Have you ever wondered why some people are left-handed and others are right-handed? Well, the reasons include genetics, environment, culture, and brain asymmetry. Some people are left-handed and others are right-handed due to these factors. So, what are the genetic factors behind handedness? It turns out that handedness is not determined by a single gene, but involves many genes. In fact, up to 40 genes might contribute to whether someone is left or right-handed. If parents are left-handed, their children are more likely to be left-handed too. However, it's interesting to note that most children of left-handed parents are still right-handed. Now, how does hand preference develop? Hand preference starts early in life, even before birth. Babies in the womb show a preference for sucking one thumb over the other. According to one study, 93% of the time, this early preference often matches their handedness later in life. Environmental and cultural factors also play a significant role in handedness. Some cultures prefer right-handedness, and individuals in these cultures may feel pressured to use their right hand. This cultural preference can significantly increase the number of right-handed people in those populations. There's also another factor called brain asymmetry. You see, the left hemisphere of the brain usually controls the right side of the body, and the right hemisphere controls the left side. This cross-control of body movements helps develop hand preference. However, the exact process of how this leads to being left-handed or right-handed is still somewhat unclear. Some have also suggested that evolutionary factors are at play. Right-handedness is more common and may have given certain advantages in the past. For example, in ancient combat, right-handed warriors could benefit from holding their shields with their left hand and wielding weapons with their right, providing better protection and attack balance. Additionally, right-handedness might have made cooperation easier in tool-making and using shared resources, as tools and workspaces were designed for right-handed use. In social settings, being right-handed meant fitting in with the majority, which could reduce social friction and make learning and teaching more straightforward. These historical advantages likely contributed to the prevalence of right-handedness over time. Still, the left-handed folks still have some advantages, especially in sports. For instance, in tennis, left-handed players can have an advantage because their serves and shots come from unexpected angles, making it harder for right-handed opponents to anticipate and react. In baseball, left-handed pitchers can be more challenging for right-handed batters to hit against due to the different ball trajectory. Similarly, in boxing, left-handed fighters, often called southpaws, can catch right-handed opponents off guard with their stance and punches coming from the opposite direction. These advantages in sports highlight how left-handedness can be a strategic asset, giving left-handed athletes an edge in various competitive scenarios. Still, in everyday modern life, the world is made for right-handed people. For example, left-handed people have a harder time using common tools like scissors and can openers, which are designed for right-handed use. Writing in spiral notebooks is uncomfortable for left-handed writers because their hand rests on the spiral, and they often smudge ink as they write. Measuring cups and tapes often have numbers upside down when held in the left hand, making it difficult to read measurements accurately. School desks are usually designed for right-handed students, forcing left-handed students to contort their bodies to write comfortably. Even using credit card terminals can be awkward because the pens are attached on the right side. These everyday challenges illustrate how left-handed people must adapt to a world built for right-handed individuals. And that's probably why they're way more creative, because they've had to invent so many ways to use right-handed things with their left.